was not that of mine at that present time. I guess I was kind of ignorant of the fact that why would weightlifting make them bad football players, but this is the way I thought.
And in fact, you were afraid of weight training. And in fact, because you saw some poor football players that perhaps were good weightlifters, you equated lifting weights with a poor performance in football, so you were afraid of it.
Right. It had nothing to do with that. It was the skill of the game, not the weightlifting, but it turned me off.
Well, probably one man, Billy Cannon, did more to bring weightlifting to the attention of football coaches than any other one individual. Billy Cannon was an outstanding football player, and he was also a weightlifter. And prior to the days of Billy Cannon, most coaches were scared to death of any sort of weightlifting or weight training. They were afraid of the athletes becoming muscle-bound, of becoming slow. Today, 25 years later, the situation has changed to a degree. In some ways, it's improved. In some ways, it's gone backwards. Now, with us, we have a friend of mine of about 10 years standing, Larry Gilmore, who has been training with weights for 25 years, 30 years. Larry, Dick, is a good example, or a bad example, depending upon how you want to look at it, of one of the problems that we have today in strength training in sports, and that is the use of explosive movements. Some years ago, Larry was performing a clean and jerk in a weightlifting contest and literally tore his quadriceps muscle loose from the knee and rolled it up the front of his leg like a window shade, which didn't do a great deal to help his lifting on that particular occasion and has given him an enormous amount of trouble ever since. Now, through several years of very hard, intensive, and I might add very painful rehabilitation processes, he has reinstated, regained a large part of the functional ability that he lost. My point is this. Today, in professional sports, in amateur sports, a number of people are going around the country telling people that an explosive style of training is conducive to gains. They will go up to a coach who knows little or nothing about weight training and tell the coach that, gee, coach, you want your athletes to be explosive, so they've got to train explosive, and the coach doesn't know, so he believes this. Properly utilized, Dick, a barbell can be a tool of enormous value. I have personally used barbells for more than 40 years. But I have to add, in all honesty, that I liked it a lot better when I could straighten